Hello and welcome. It is a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and welcome to all my wild and wacky wasteland wanderers. I decided to try something a little bit more simple with my intro, but at the same time, kind of like spice it up with my intro. I really hope it picked up. I'm not joking, like if you guys could have seen me, but I was sitting here, like getting my drink and talking to Hoppy for a second, but the whole time the theme song was playing, I'm literally like, crown it. Like I was in here just getting it. I'm not joking. Like I love that song so much. Blue Raven, if you watch this on the VOD later, thank you so very much for that theme song. It is probably one of my top songs ever, and it's about me. I love that, and not in a vain way, but like I've never had anyone um like make something for my channel like that. Like I do have stuff that Eric has made and sent me, which I love. I love. Matter of fact, why don't I grab them real quick? I need to show them off because it's been a minute since I showed them off. So, okay. Okay, so what had happened was a while back, it's probably been like a year, but what I need to do is I need to actually go on Eric's I don't know how he does his commissions right now. I really don't know, but he made me these two lovely little plushies. I have a frog and I have a turtle. Frog and Turtle Gaming. I love these so much. I think they're so freaking adorable. And I love them. I talk about them. And every time I have a friend over, I show them all my merch and whatnot. And this is usually the way I end it because I save the best for last. Like, I love these things so much. They're so cute. And I love that Eric made them for me. I've known Eric, aka the Crafty Cub here on Twitch. I've known Eric for close to 20 years. He's one of my closest friends, one of my best confidants, and I really wish we lived closer so we could hang out in person. Last night, I got treated to a birthday dinner by Joseph and my best friend Casey. Her other half, her better half, her partner, Dayton. He normally comes as well, but he had to work. He recently got a promotion. He also works for the company, because Casey and Dayton, they both work for the company I work for. We all knew each other through our job. Joseph technically is the outsider, but they love him so much. Like, and as you guys do, like, he's Daddy Joseph to you guys. For everyone else, everyone just calls him Joseph. But I'm trying to set these guys up where I can show them off while I'm streaming when people start coming in. But anyway, Joseph creates through his personality because he has a very like winning, easygoing, like everyone loves him personality. And so he kind of becomes the main feature of not only our relationship, but like my show here. I become, anytime he's on or even walking past, I become the sidekick to my little half-ass dog and pony show. He becomes the main attraction, which is crazy because first of all, he's not super comfortable being on camera, even speaking on camera where it'll pick up. And secondly, like he has no intention of ever becoming a YouTube or Twitch star. Like he has zero interest in it. He's okay doing the once a month thing, but he doesn't even stick around for the whole thing because he gets bored easily. He's not the one talking directly to you guys. He's not the one playing the video game, so he gets a little bit bored. My eyes are so dark today. We are having weather right now, and it is causing issues with my internet. So if the game cuts out or the stream cuts out, I'm really sorry, but there's nothing I can do to change that. All right, so off with the hat. We have to show off this mess of hair, I guess you could call it. Sorry about the acne prone skin. All of a sudden, it is South Georgia and it is the summertime, and I've been out in it every day that I've been on vacation except for yesterday. Well, we did go out yesterday, but we didn't go on our walk yesterday. Yesterday was the only day we didn't get to go on a walk because we stayed up late, so we woke up late. And you can't walk a couple of miles and back for exercise in like 100 and something degree weather. And 100% humidity. You just can't. You just can't. Unless you have a death wish. But we got up this morning, and I was actually already up. I was playing the fuck was I playing? Oh, I was on Starfield. And Joseph got up and he was like, "Do you want to go for a walk?" And I was like, "Absolutely, let's go." He's like, "Well, don't you need to change?" And I said, "No, I'm wearing what I'm gonna go on the walk. Not this. I've already showered and shaved and all that. But this is actually almost identical to the outfit. Okay, so last night I went out in some cute little jeans and a nice little gray polo shirt with a graphic on it and some nice little like gray loafers. Like I try to like look pretty and I it wasn't identical, but Joseph had a very similar color scheme. That's what we wore out. We ate so much. We went to a local Japanese steakhouse. Food was excellent. The show, you know, they do all the flair with like flipping the blades and throwing the eggs and lighting everything on fire. And you know, I made sure that nobody told them it was my birthday because I didn't want to fuss. I just wanted to sit there and eat and have, you know, conversation. That's my idea of going out. Believe it or not, I'm social, but I'm also an introvert. I don't want to be put on the main stage. I say that as someone who has a Twitch channel, but this is more like anonymously social, whereas like that's in-person social. There's a difference. Anyway, so yeah, I went out in that, and then when we got home, I was so miserable. I was like, hold that thought, and I ran upstairs and I got my other Trixie shirt, my other pink one that has Trixie and Katya. And then these shorts, these are my, these are actually my swim shorts. Look at that white skin. You see that white skin? Oh my God. But yeah, these are incredibly comfortable swim shorts. The only issue I have with them is after a while, the mesh rides up into the worst wedgie. And so in order to wear them comfortably, you have to wear regular, like I'm wearing boxers underneath them. And that's fine. It's keeping them from like riding up, but at the same time, you know, the leg holes that your legs go in, the liner inside of it, it's squeezing around my thighs. So I'm like, I can't win. I'm gonna turn my fan on for a hot second. Really sorry. I'm gonna put it on medium because low is not enough. I took a extra hot shower because I just okay. I had to get my body working again. Let me explain. Other than the walks that Joseph and I have been on pretty much every single day, and the little bit of pool time that we've been having as well, I've not been killing myself because I haven't been at work. You know what I'm saying? I've been here gaming a lot for a lot of it. I mean, I've gone out shopping, and like I said, we've gone on a couple of miles a day, and we've had our pool time, and we've gone out to eat. Like we had a really good vacation. It's ending in another day. Like tomorrow's my last day of vacation, and I'm sad about it. But I've discovered something about my body, and I think I know now why you always see like one of two types of old people. And we're gonna get into it while I launch the game. Let me shrink down. That's a little too low. Okay. All right, that feels good. Let me, oh God, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna turn this down just a teensy bit more so you guys can see Trixie. Yes, and she's just like, oh my God, would you guys shit a brick if I decided to just, for like a whole week, 3 days a week, put myself in drag? It would be awful. I have no skill, none whatsoever. I don't even have makeup. I don't have makeup. And it's not for like going out on town. I would literally put it on for you guys and then take it off when I ended the stream and go to bed. Like that would be the gist of it. That would be the be all end all of it. Oh no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. All right, let me stretch that back to screen. All right, there we go. When it's on this monitor, Streamlabs gives me a lot more problems. You guys ever notice that when I'm just starting the stream? What the fuck is it? Okay. There we go. Sorry, it's fighting me. I just updated my computer, and you guys know every time you update your computer, it takes a little bit for all of your programs to work right again, which is why I'm really concerned about this. All right, so I'm going to start up Fallout 76, and then I'm going to continue telling my story about my body. Trying really hard to remember my tangents. Okay, so I've noticed this thing about myself. It happens like anytime I take a vacation, which is so incredibly rare, thank God. Well, not thank God that I don't get to take my vacations, but thank God this only happens then. But it also kind of happens like if I manage to have 2 days off together which only happens like if there happens to be my regular day off and then a holiday where my business is closed. Or about 2 or 3 years ago, I took a mental health day, and it coincided with a day off. It ran consecutively, and so, excuse me, if I'm off more than a day, by the end of that second day, my body is in so much pain. As of right now, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the breakdown. I've been off work since this past Wednesday, and I don't go back until day after tomorrow. So like by now, I'm in a lot of pain actually. I just took some Excedrin, which is why I'm so hyped, because there's a little bit of caffeine in it. But I'm having an issue with both my shoulders, right here between my shoulder blades, a mild headache, and I don't know why it keeps doing that. And my feet are really giving me a lot of problems. They do a little bit better after we go on our walk because I work them a little bit. But my right knee and the outside of the leg and down, like from the knee on the shin side down, it hurts even sitting down. Like even sitting down, it feels like I'm putting too much weight on it or like I've wrenched the knee or something. And part of that is, actually most of that is simply I finally sit down and my body is like having a chance to like catch up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's having a chance to like catch up to everything I've put it through for the last year since my last vacation. Now, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't trade in my vacation for anything because it has been a phenomenal vacation. I've had a fantastic birthday week. Let me tell you, it's been a great week all week. I want to thank everyone who reached out to me on social media. I want to thank everyone who was there in person. I want to thank Casey for coming to dinner with us tonight. I really wish Dayton had gotten a chance to go, but I understand he had to work. That comes first. Pay your bills. I completely agree with it. And of all the people I really want to thank, I of course want to thank my lovely and beautiful boyfriend, Joseph, for waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, rolling over and telling me, "Happy birthday, baby." Although technically it wasn't my birthday because I wasn't born until 5:59, but I took it anyway because he always does that. He sometimes forgets our anniversary, like the last 2 years running. But when it comes to my birthdays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, any holiday, he has to be the first person to tell me happy so-and-so. He has to. And I love that about him because that's more than I ever got from any other person in my life. My late husband, you guys know, I talk about that every once in a while. I think he said happy anniversary and happy birthday once or twice, but he never had to be the first. He never put me first for anything. Like, never put me first. And I do a lot of what I do, both the streaming, because I'm trying to build it into a career, but also my day job where I work 40 plus hours a week. I do that so Joseph can only be part-time. And I don't mean that in a disparaging way. I want him to be part-time because I don't want him at his age, because he's, I think, 4 years older than me. So he's closer to 50 than I am. I think he's 3 years older than me. But I don't want him having to work like that. Now, it's good for him to get up and go to work and, you know, to be active and vital and whatnot, but I don't want him hurting himself like I've done to myself. I do a lot so he doesn't have to. Now, that being said, he does more around the house. Now, I help out. Like this past week, I've been doing dishes. I've been helping clean the house. I've been running laundry and garbage and checking the mail and doing lots of stuff because I'm home more. But, like, he's home more than me usually. I spend most of my time either asleep or gone. So, I think I'm on the wrong character. I think I'm on the wrong character, you guys. We may have to log right back out. We're on the wrong character. We're on the wrong character. I just noticed the level 155, and I was like, we were just level 30 a minute ago. Shit. Okay, then. What happened was I played a little bit of this yesterday on my main character. He's level 155. I got on my live service character so I could claim all of my season stuff. so I wouldn't lose it. Sorry about that. I thought I'd already done that. Anyway, um, so let me turn my speaker. No wonder it's not working right. My speaker was turned away. That's weird. That's suspicious. Anyway, I try to do more so he can do less. But he more than makes up for it. You know, he pays his part of the bills. And Joseph, Joseph and I had a very real and not uncomfortable, but a very real and frank conversation about both our retirement and our finances while we were on our walk. Uh, Day for yesterday, we talked about how it would make more sense financially, and this is to uh, all of my viewers who are in any kind of a partnership, whether it's boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, partners, domestic partners, it doesn't matter, whoever you are, it would behoove you, if you know for a fact that you two can trust each other financially, to have a joint finance account. You can keep your own personal finances if you choose to. Oh, rabid mole rat. Let's go kill that thing. We've got something we gotta go kill also in a minute, or look for something to kill rather. There's probably gonna be one more. The reason being is if you're, say for instance, okay, like I'm a little bit more financially secure than Joseph only because I work more hours and I make more per hour. Not much more per hour, but I do make more hours than he does. And and that's all. I'm not saying that in a mean way, but you know, I'm a little bit more financially secure than he is in terms of what I have, you know. And but that being said, he's comfortable too. The two of us have built a comfortable financial life together, but we keep our finances separate. And part of that is because when we first started building our finances together, even though we keep them separate, uh, neither one of us were comfortable financially. And I knew I wait, where did you go? I knew there was gonna be another one. Um anyway, I told him it would make more sense because like I work for a company that allows me to put him, even though we're not married, I could put anyone as a beneficiary to all my money, right? He does not work for a company. I don't think that allows him to do that for me. But if we had a joint account, um, with both of our names on it, say for instance, something happens to him or something happens to me, God forbid I have a heart attack or a stroke or an embolism or fall off a building or I'm shot or beheaded or in a car accident, whatever the scenario is, he will not have to fight a bank or the courts or the family to make sure that, you know, whatever he's entitled to, he can access, and he is entitled to all of it. He is the sole beneficiary for everything that I own. He is. Um, and that's on purpose. I've been with this man 14 and a half years, almost 15, and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, and I've talked about this before, I can give him my debit card or my credit card and say, go shop for whatever. I don't care about the receipt. And he will always show up with the receipt and show me exactly what he got. And he is very much one of those people like, unless he's dying of thirst, he won't even buy water. Like he's very frugal and thrifty, very much like me, and so I can trust him. Now that being said, I have through my bank, I have all of my money, but I also have. Yeah, I see a I bought, but that's it. The White Spring I bought. That's weird. Anyway, I have all of my money on like my bank account. Through my bank, I also have a life insurance policy, and then through my job, I have a supplemental life insurance policy. He is the sole beneficiary. So my hope and goal is if I were to suddenly pass, he would not have to work at all ever again between um, what he would get from my bank, my 2 life insurance policies, and my stocks and 401k. He wouldn't have to work unless he just wanted to. And vice versa. If he were to pass, I'm the sole beneficiary on all his stuff. So we had that conversation, and I think that's something that we're going to be looking into. Now I can't put him on the bank account that I have because it's a privately owned bank through my job. It's a credit union through my job, and if you don't work for them, you can't get on it. Well, maybe I can get him a put on it. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, so yeah, we had conversations like that this week. We got a lot done, not just that, but we got so much done in the house. It's been a really good vacation. I'm very happy with, like the amount of time. Well, no, let me rephrase it. I'm very happy with the amount of what we got done with the amount of time we've had. I wish there was more time because it's never enough time. When you go on vacation, it goes by very fast and it's never enough time. All right, so we're gonna go to ADR Medical because right now they're having Christmas in July basically. What that means is there will be holiday scorched running around, and if you are lucky enough to find a holiday scorched, they carry like extra loot, like sometimes really good loot. Some of it's RNG based, but some of it's like really good loot. All right, so okay, so the holiday scorch, there's one right there. I just saw him. See how he's running around in that Santa outfit? It looks like there's more than one. Where did you go? Oh, hello. And he's legendary. All right, so what they do is they come with these little bags. Yeah, a holiday gift. Oh, he's got I don't understand why a Scorch would be running around with a power armor, but there's this one here has a hatchet. It's RNG. But we've got 2 holiday gifts, right? And they're literally lootable gifts. Like you can open them up and you'll get a little something, or actually they'll have a couple of things in them usually. And we're gonna farm these guys for a minute, see if we can't find any more of them. There might be 1 or 2 more. They're not always legendary, and sometimes they are, but we're gonna farm them for a hot, quick second. Wait, that's that same Eyebot. That dude's getting around. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are going to go up on the roof. Here's one of the Mistresses of Mystery. That's really what that is. I'm not going to loot her tattered dress because it's garbage and I don't need it. We need to get up on the roof, and I'm trying to remember how to do that. It's been a minute since I've been up on the roof. Oh, there it is right there. I knew there was a fire escape somewhere. We're gonna go kill the guy up top because it might be one of those holiday scorched. After we kill him, we're gonna go. Oh, I don't think I've been there yet. I may not be able to go there. I was gonna say we're gonna go to the Galleria, but we have not been to the Galleria on this tune. We haven't unlocked it, and it's on the other side of the Cranberry Bog, so we're not gonna be able to go there. So what we'll do is we'll run around inside here for a hot second because there will be 1 or 2. Did I loot that? Yes, I did. There will be like 1 or 2 probably running around inside the building. If I'm lucky, there'll be 1 or 2. All right, where's the door? Wait. The door's over here. I got lost for a second. It's been a minute since I've been here, since we did that quest where we inoculated ourselves against the Scorched Plague. Alright, so we're going to switch to a suppressed weapon, first of all. Shit. Okay, so do we level up or do we just hit a I hate when Joseph sneezes. It's so sudden and it's so jarring and it's so loud. This goes back to me always harping on personal trauma, but as if any of my audience members are trauma survivors, you guys understand what I mean when I say silence is safety. And Joseph's not doing it to be like annoying or anything. He knows like he knows his sneeze is a trigger for me, but you can't control when you sneeze. Not really. And I don't blame him for that. It's just I'm never expecting it, and so my knee-jerk reaction is anger because it's so jarring. It's not like a oh you scared me, ha ha ha. Sudden jarring sounds like that send me immediately into fight or flight, and it's hard to sit still. It's easier to verbalize. Gotcha. I'm not hearing any of the telltale jingles that come with Scorched, so we may not have any in here, but we're gonna run around killing Scorched for a hot second. What are they shooting at? They're not shooting at me. I think they're shooting at that freaking rad roach that's... Oh, shit on me. I wasn't expecting that. Doctor's bag. Anyway, my whole point was, I hate it when he sneezes. They come out of nowhere. There's literally no build-up. He'll be sitting there talking to you and then, like, hate that. And I'm like, if you feel it coming, warn me. Warn me. That's all I ask. All right, we are coming up on... Who the hell? Wait. Oh, Jesus! Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! I was not ready. I was not ready. Oh, I was not ready. I'm sitting here talking about sudden noises. I'm sitting here talking about sudden noises, and I'm sure Joseph just heard, oh, Jesus Christ. He takes my sudden freakouts so much better than I do. All right, that's the way out. I'm stunned that I haven't run across the first holiday Scorched. I'm really stunned. They're usually like at least one or two in here by now. I wasn't originally planning on like looting very much, but oh, I see someone walk. That's a regular Scorched. They're throwing some pretty decent loot out, so I mean, I might as well. Gotcha. Nothing in that machine. I mean, I guess. I know there's going to be. This is a restroom. And it's a tiny ass restroom. I mean, for some reason, every time I see restroom, I look for a bathtub. Even if it's in a public building like this, I look for the bathtub. How weird is that? Well, there's that. Popped his melon. I was looking to see if there was a safe by this desk. Sometimes desks have safes. So when it comes to, okay, like when I'm not streaming, I tend to, I'll tell you my gaming schedule if you guys want to hear it on my days off. I go from, oh, Jesus. I go from first thing in the morning, the first thing I do is I hop on Shop Titans. I set up my missions, which is funny because I haven't got on Shop Titans once today. The upcoming Dragon Invasion should be starting tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, or it might have been today. But I'm not a fan of the Dragon Invasion. I'm not, because okay, I'll explain why. Okay, the whole thing is dragons are invading, and you get so many hours for your guild that you're in, if you're lucky enough to be in a guild, to prepare, right? And then you send 5 of your heroes with a bunch of gear and modifiers to go fight dragons for either 4 or 6 or 10 hours. It's an amount of time. So basically, it's a really time-gated thing, right? I think you're given like 18 and a half hours in between expeditions to get all your stuff together to send your heroes on, right? And the problem with that is you can set everything up in just a couple of minutes. So I think realistically, 3 hours in between invasions is better, first of all. And when you send them with equipment, you get their base value. You don't get, like, normally the way I make all my gold in that game is I sell all my stuff in the auction house to other players, right? And that's how I make all my gold. But when you send things on the Dragon Invasion, you're only getting the base value. You're not able to make a profit at all, really. You're literally just getting what it's least amount. I'm not a fan of that. I'm like, if you're going to give me just the base amount, you need to increase the amount of invasions I can do, because I know their thinking is if we increase the if we decrease the amount of time between invasions, we'll end up having to increase the amount of prizes. Fine, increase the amount of prizes. Make it an astronomical amount of score that people have to farm in order to get like the really cool prizes. I'm fine with that, because when you are making it 18 and a half hours, not everybody's up, not everyone's able to log in, because some people have jobs and lives and kids and church and husbands and rallies to go on, that sort of thing. Not everyone can make it, and so there have been dragon invasions where I've managed to hit 1 invasion instead of like the usual, I don't know, I think there's like 10. And it's not just me. There are literally whole guilds who aren't dying necessarily, but aren't able to do much with the invasions. And I'm like, it's not fair. It doesn't feel fair. It doesn't feel fair at all. And I want to be like, oh, Kabam Games is really good about listening to their player base. The only way they listen to their player base is if you pay them to. Like, I was in their little Discord for a while there, back when I still had Discord. I had access to Discord. And it was awful because you were only listened to if you bought every expansion pack, threw all kinds of money at them. I don't feel like you should have to pay to be listened to in a video game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't feel That doesn't feel right. Now, I'm not saying they haven't added some really cool things, but every event, in between each event, they always throw like some kind of like little store deal your way. And you can have a monthly subscription to that game. I think it's $9.99 a month. I think that's what it is. And that allows you like a little package each month of like some freebies. But in between each event, they throw like another package at everybody that costs. They have two versions of the package. One is like $12 and something. The other one's usually like $20. And for what you're getting, that's not worth the now. Worth is subjective. Like the value of your dollar is subjective. Like what you get for your the bang for your buck, that is subjective. I completely get that. But I personally feel like you're not getting anywhere close to what it's worth. That's just me. We're gonna go to Golly Mine because there are more Scorched there. I'm just trying to farm some of these holiday Scorched, and then we're gonna open up some of our presents and have Christmas in July. Now, I do like Shop Titans. It's fun. It's an idle. It requires very little effort. But my thing is, like, if you're going to time gate events, don't time gate them so much to where, like, your player base can't enjoy them. It becomes unenjoyable. It really does. There's one more running around somewhere. Usually, like, up here somewhere. We're going to kill those wind chimes. That's annoying. I hear them, I just don't see them. I see you. Son of a bitch. Gotcha. I was trying to get to him before he could shoot his gun, because as long as you're silent, if there's any others around, you don't have to deal with them. Just look and see if there's any real goodies I need. I don't see anything I really need. I believe, like... Is it right above me? I guess it's right above me. There's a, like a little treasure box. Corn? Is that corn on your dress? They're just empty beer bottles. Alright, so yeah, I can drop down right there, and I believe right up there there's some more loot, but I'm just double checking before I do so. Because right up here is this... Could you imagine, like... This isn't bad. Having a little couch and some beers while looking at the view, it's kind of legit. I kind of like that. Anyway, alright, let's grab that stuff off of here. And then... Also, there might be something in here. Yeah. Oh, we got plans for a pulse grenade. I actually don't think I have the plan for that on any of my other tunes. There are some plans that are pretty much farmable. Then there are other ones that just drop with RNG. So... And I know I throw the word RNG around a lot. For those of you who aren't like gamers or anything, it stands for random number generator. And basically every video game that has RNG built into it, it's like anytime you go to loot something, it's based on like a percentage of like a certain plan will have a 20% chance of dropping, and it could be any one of these specific plans. So you'll have a 20% chance of a plan dropping, and like if it's only a pool of 4 plans, then you have a 20% chance and a 25% chance of this specific plan dropping. That's what RNG is. And basically every time you go to loot something, you are actually rolling for the loot, and you'll roll a number between 1 and 100 usually, unless specified otherwise. But you'll roll a number between 1 and 100, and you'll end up whatever your number is closest to the number that matches the prize. You'll get the prize. All right, so okay. Can we please? Can we? I couldn't like zoom. I couldn't reload until I shot my weapon. That's weird. I know there's one down here. Actually, anti-scorched pistol. Now this one isn't suppressed, but it will kill him. And those damn mole rats didn't hear shit. I'm fine with that. I'm really hoping I come across at least one more Christmas Scorched, and I'm going to actually switch back to Exterminator's one because it does more damage against mole rats. And Mirelurks, I think? I hear it. Just oh. For some reason, when you shoot something in bats, it takes more bullets to kill them than if you just aim and squeeze the trigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that, but I'm here for it. I know there's some down there. I'm just trying to see if there's any in here that I'm missing. Oh, I'll grab that. And I think I'm going to grab that sensor module. Always grab stuff that has components, multiple components, or something that is a little bit harder to come by. Like, always grab soap and Abraxo because you can make, like, a, what's it called? Antiseptic. Always grab, like, typewriters, watches, desk fans, because those break down into multiple components, including screws. Screws are a little bit harder to come by in the early game if you don't know what you're doing. All right, where are you at? I know you're around here. Oh, I see you, bitch. I hate when they start rushing. I'm trying to get better about not always using bats. That is a critique. That is a real critique that I got recently. Actually, not super recently, but that is a critique I got recently that I completely agree with. I rely on bats way too much, even in like the real single player Fallout game. And I'm trying to get better about not doing it. It's easier to snipe in Skyrim than it is Fallout, because if you have a single enemy, no big deal. But if you have multiple enemies, you're focused on one while the rest of them all rush you. That's just combat 101, but still, you get my point. It's all coal. Is there no lead or black titanium or iron or silver even? It sucks. I'm just getting coal. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take the coal. I'll take the coal. There's going to be an ugly, ugly brood mother, unless I already killed it. I guess I already killed it. I thought... It's been a minute since I've been in Golly Mine. Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty! It's thirst... Wait, the Traveling Tatter. Hey! It's so good to see you! I'm not going to bother you about the potato, but it's good to see you. I know you're lurking, so you probably aren't going to hear this, but I just want to say hey, and thank you so much for hopping in here. I really appreciate it. Let's see. I've got cranberry cobbler. That's bonus XP. And then, what kind of soup do we have? Because I need to. That's just food. I need. Well, it's 8% water. I need something like soup. I don't have any soup. I haven't made any soup. Before we eat anything, let's see if we have a challenge to eat anything. Collect purified water. Done. Oh, I already killed like 2 or 3 of these guys. I don't really care about. Eat a cooked meal. Okay. Okay, so I do have some cooked stuff, like the cranberry cobbler. Oh, and company tea. I forgot I have that. That company tea is one of the best things for like when your character gets dehydrated. It takes usually like 2. It really rehydrates you more than water, even purified water. Shit, somebody heard me. It's gonna be a wonderful morning. It will be a very good night. I'm making this song up as I go. There's something up there right there. You guys see that? I think at a later date I'm gonna end up, and I'm just spitballing. I haven't gotten super far in the game on my main character. I think that eventually I'm going to be opening up other parts of Golly Mine. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm known to be wrong on this quite often, but I think that's a coming. Oh, hello. I'll take those. I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't care about that coffee cup. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Also, let's drop down here, grab the pickaxe, because there is gold in them there hills. And there's one more, isn't there? Yes. Oh, wait. Where's the... Okay, there it is. I do want that little teddy bear. I looked at my dailies, but I didn't look at my weeklies. All of it restarted today, so let's check our weeklies as well, real quick. We've already hit one of our dailies, which was kill a creature. All right, let's see. What do we have? What do we have? Ferment and alcoholic beverage. We could probably do that. The daily, we could probably do that. Craft a throwable weapon. We can do that. Eat pre-war food. We can do that. Harvest a wild plant or fungi. We're halfway through that. Human enemy. We can do that. The scrap junk to produce bone and oil. Oh, we can do this. We're going to hit probably 45 on today's stream. Maybe 46 if we're lucky. We can do this. We can be heroes just for one day. Now this is going to be an everlasting love. No. This is going to be, I think we're done with Scorched. So after this, we're not going to worry about finding any more holiday Scorched. We're just going to kill some Ooh, Jesus. Oh, that was a reaction. That was a reactionary situation. All right, so we've actually got quite a little bit of mole rat meat. So we're going to, when we exit, we're going to cook it and eat it for our last little bit of daily. And there's no more entimies in here, to my knowledge. To my knowledge. But there is a chest up there I want to loot. I've been in this cave quite a few times and only looted the chest once. So I'm going to loot it. Also, yay! I love blowing shit up. I didn't realize, like, believe it or not, I'm very much a dude in that respect. Like, I know guys like blowing shit up in like Call of Duty and all that. I don't play Call of Duty, but for some reason, anytime I see like an explosive barrel, after I've cleaned an area up of enemies, I love running around blowing up shit. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm built like that, but I really am. Also, let me just say this. I would love if in a future patch or content update, you had to come back to Golly Mine, clean it out, and it became like a settlement that you could build in and you could clean the whole place up. Also, let me just say this. At some point, may you never be over encumbered. I rarely ever get over encumbered because I didn't notice that you had written that. Because of Fallout Worlds and some modifiers I have on there. Ah, okay. Okay. All right, so we're gonna switch back to my night visions, scoped, handmade. Oh, we've got frogs. Okay, so if you have the recipe for the frog in a jar, which I believe everyone has, I could be wrong, but I think everyone has that. You can run up and actually just pick up the frog. You don't kill it, you run up and pick it up. Then you go to a chem bench or a tinker's workbench. It's one of those two. And then you go through your souvenir recipes and you can make a frog in a jar. And then it becomes a placeable object in your settlement. Like once you make it, it stays in your inventory indefinitely. And when you go into build, I believe it's in either your floor decorations or miscellaneous structures. You have a frog in a jar, and I don't think there's. I could be wrong. I think there might be a limit of either 5 or 30. It's either 5 or 30. I know that's a really weird difference in numbers. Now, you only have so much time to actually make the frog in the jar because like any other piece of meat that you pick up, it can spoil in your bag like meat. Who's this dude?
Yeah. Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up.
There's going to be more. There's going to be more. There's never just a Eyebot and a Protectron. There's usually. Oh yeah, see. There's and I see one down there. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. There's actually usually like 3 Protectrons. I'm looking for a third one somewhere. Is it? I don't see it. That doesn't mean anything. All right. So, okay. So we had said that what had happened was we was gonna put down our tent real quick, and we're gonna cook a few things. So let's cook a few things real quick. We're gonna cook our mole rat dinner. Then we have to eat all of it. All right, I have enough water for 1 bowl of water. Meat. Let's make mole rat chunks. And mutt chops. Did I kill? I don't even remember killing dogs. And then I'm going to make glowing fungus soup. You can make anything you want. I prefer the glowing fungus soup because it has a natural rad resistance built into it. I'll go ahead and make the fire cap just because I have it, and I don't need the You know what? Let's just make all of it. Screw it. I almost said something ugly, but all right. Now, let's scrap. I had to think for a second. Deedle-deedle-dee. Combat knife, fire axe, multi-purpose axe, pickaxes. There was some kind of exploit, and I don't know what it was, but there was some kind of exploit to where you were able to, I think, scrap pickaxes in bulk amounts, and you would randomly get like, I think, gold bullion or legendary script or modules, something like that. I don't know how that works, but I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna scrap all of this, clean out my bags. I got quite a few combat rifles finally. I'm starting to get those, which you guys know I love a combat rifle. I'm gonna keep one because I'm gonna start modding them. Yes. I think I don't want that hard hat. Or the mining helmet. Although that's worth a little bit of money, so I might keep that. I'm going to keep that one too and either sell it or when I get... I'm thinking about switching to marine armor when I start looting it, but I don't think you start really looting a lot of marine armor for quite a while. That's all of it. There's the one for producing oil. We have hit 44. There's that. And we're already a quarter of the way into 45. Alright, so for dailies, I don't think I've really unlocked any dailies because I've been more concerned with just doing quest content on camera for you guys. So I don't know if we can do that one, honestly. I really don't know. Let me see if I need to drop off anything that I don't want right now. The hatchet, I don't want that right now. I'm gonna throw the combat rifle in there just for now. Where did I get that? And why couldn't I scrap it? That's weird. That's weird. Oh yeah, let's drop that off. And the mining helmet. And... oh god. I'm gonna drop off the dirty water. The pepper. The salt and the spices. And the gold ore. You see how easy it is to drop your weight if you know what you're doing? Also, any notes or holotapes, they don't weigh anything in your bag or in the stash. So throw all those in there to your heart's content. Oh, I want to throw in the bleached dogwood. I've been meaning to throw that in there for a while. And I don't ever throw my ammo in there because I have an actual ammo box at my camp. If you can, you know what? Let me just educate you guys really quickly. There's 2 of them. I like that. Let me educate you guys really quickly. I don't think wait. We're gonna rest for a second, and while my character's resting, I'm gonna see if I can open up the item shop real quick. I don't think I can, but we're gonna see. Oh, I can. Okay. Let's go to the atomic shop for a second, and I'm gonna show you guys something. Okay. If you can afford it, if you have just a little bit of atoms, utility. It helps to have at least 6 repair kits and at least 6 scrap kits, right? The lunch boxes, don't care about that. Don't worry about the bubble gum. The carry weight boosters are okay if you really have a problem with your carry weight. The re-rollers are also handy only if you can afford it. And what that is sometimes you can do everything on your scoreboard, like your daily or your weekly challenges. These re-rollers allow you to roll it and you get a whole bunch of new challenges and you can fill up your scoreboard quicker. Also, the boosters, those are worth it as well. These are all utility items that really help your gameplay. Now, this is for the regular player, not the Fallout First player. If you, let me go to you. Okay, allies first. I have Yasmin Chowdhury. She's probably the best. She's probably the best ally because not only is she a vendor like all the other allies, but her item, which is the Yasmin Chowdhury stove. I think it's in mint condition as well. It's pretty to look at, but you can use it as a cooking bench, like a cooking crafting workshop bench. I think also Maul. I don't know if he's a vendor, but I think he also has a cooking thing. The scrap box is for Fallout First members only, but if you're on a live server, so many people have those in their camps now that anyone can use them nowadays. Where's that? Let me go to utility. Let me find it. The cryo freezers really good. The core recharger. That's probably the second best item. The first is, of course, any of the Collectron stations. It could be the Sanitron, the Brotherhood of Steel one, the Raider one, doesn't matter. Sorry, my nose is itching like crazy. The Fusion Core Recharger is the second best one. The third one being the Weight Bench, because it gives you a little bit of strength, which increases your ability to carry more stuff. And the Ammo Converter is real good too. If you have way too much ammo that you don't use at all, you can sell it into this thing and you get points to turn around and buy ammo that you do need, thereby keeping you from having to craft the ammo you need. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in here. The sink and the rustic fountain actually give you real clean water. And they fit the aesthetic. I'm not a big fan of the clean sink. I had it for the longest time, and it was the only sink I had, and I used it in every build. But I immediately, when I got the rustic sink, I immediately went to it because it fits the aesthetic better of Fallout. The planters are okay, but there's plenty of dirt to plant your stuff in, so I don't care about that so much. The fridges, if you have a real problem with your food spoiling all the time. But again, food will only sit in your fridges for like a day or two, as opposed to like an hour or two. But I don't really care so much about that. The Morbid Wells, really, this is what I was going to show you guys. This right here. The Patriot ammo storage box, any of the storage boxes, there's a couple of different, I think there's like 2 or 3 different ammo storage boxes, but the ammo storage box is similar to your stash, but it's unlimited. You can store as much ammo as you want in there. I only keep a little bit of each type of ammo on my person. Now, to be fair, I have some loadout cards that allow me to my ammo weighs like 90% less than it normally would, right? But that right there, that's one of the best things you'll have. Any of the stoves are great. The rest of this stuff is all like, it's up to taste, but that ammo box, it's absolutely vital for you to have. I feel like, wait, what was that? What did I just see? I'm not far. Oh, Project Paradise. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not. Anyway, all right, let's get down because we are up, rather. We're going to play our banjo for a hot second and get our buff. God, I couldn't think of the word. I don't know what it is lately, but my memory's gotten bad. I really hope I don't get Alzheimer's because I would hate to think that I'm spending all this time and money in getting my game library up for retirement, and then when I get to retire, I can't play video games. That would suck so bad. That's literally my nightmare scenario. Because I, at this point, have hundreds of games that I'm waiting to play in my retirement. I mean, if I decide to play one, I'll play one, but a lot of the times I buy games with the intention of playing them when I retire. Alright, so now our challenges are what? Eat a cooked meal. We can do that real quick. I just cooked a bunch of meals. I didn't make that, but that's a cooked meal. And then where's all the mole rat chunks? All right, there's that. All right, now I have to scrap some stuff to produce bone. So I need to kill and loot something that gives me something that has scrappable bone in it. Oh, for a second there, I thought the frogs weren't alive, and I was like, I tried really hard not to kill them. Oh, there's a Starlight Creeper. There's another one. I always loot these for 2 reasons. A, they're really pretty to look at, and I really like making the food items with the Starlight Creepers. The fire caps too. I think it's because they're such a standout color. They have either red or yellow or orange, and it draws my attention. Alright. Alright, so what else do we have to do before we continue our story? Like purified water? Do I have a water purifier where I'm at? I think I do. We'll have to go back to sell a shotgun to an NPC vendor. I think I actually got rid of all my shotguns. Complete an event, craft a throwable weapon. You know what? Hush. Let's pre-war food. Pre-war food. I'm gonna keep my Cajun rice. No. I'll go ahead and eat it. Let me make sure. I probably need to track that. Let's track that real quick. It's very easy to track something. All you do is hit T when you've got your mouse at. I've already gotten 21 of 25. So we're gonna get this, and we're probably gonna throw our character really close to hitting 46, maybe. There's that. Instamash. Okay, it does count. Yeah, 1912 of 2075. How about that? So we've got that one done. Let's see what else we've got. Ferment and alcoholic beverage. These two here are going to require going back to our base. Craft a throwable weapon. I believe I can make the throwing knives. We'll just make 20 of those and be done with it. Harvest a wild plant or fungi. Let's track that one real quick. Wild plant or fungi. Does this count? It does! Okay, wait, there's another one. I swear these things didn't have berries on them a minute ago. Did they literally respawn berries while I'm standing here running my mouth? There's another one. Wait. That counts too? Oh, we got this, you guys. Like, literally in a couple of seconds, we'll have all the fungi or plants we need. I don't care about snaptail reeds, honestly. Wait. That. Protectron. Oh, there's another one. Okay, let's kill the Protectrons real quick. Oh, out of bullets. My bad. I guess I should have paid attention to my gun. Take care of your gun, and it'll take care of you. Isn't that how that works? Well, I thought I'd run across some mutt fruit or something, but I guess not. Okay, so wood doesn't count, but we have... Okay, here we go. We got it. We got it. See, it's that simple. If you just take a couple of minutes to do your dailies and your weeklies, and the weeklies you can work on all week, but the dailies take literally just a couple of minutes sometimes, and you don't have to do all of them unless you want to, but I'm telling you... Oh, hello. Oh, I think he was about to throw a grenade, and I hit it. That was kind of cool. Oh, we've got some more Starlight Creepers. I don't know why. I just really love Starlight Creepers. And now we're back to the front of Golly Mine, which... That's fine. Okay, so I don't want to keep going that way because it'll spawn an attack at that Wilson Brothers... Oh, no, Slocum's Joe. My bad. Alright, what else do we have that we can track real quick? It's not a human enemy. Oh, wait. I don't think Scorched are counted as human enemies anymore. Interesting. That means we'll have to kill raiders or cultists or blood eagles. Excuse me. Excuse me again. We need to go to our camp real quick. We need to make a bunch of alcohol and some throwing weapons. And if I happen to have a shotgun, we need to sell it to the little NPC vendor right there. And nothing there at the corner. Okay, just checking. Just checking. Just checking. Check, please. All right, so we need to grab purified water. We've got 2 right here. And then in a little bit, we'll grab the other 2, and because I already had 1, that'll be the 5 we need. Actually, I have a well here. We may already get it. Yes! Okay. Okay, we're going to grab all of our crops real quick, and we're going to make fermentable alcohol. Takes a second because I have a lot of crops. I'm very, like, I get into the world of, you know, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I do feel, in fact, quite nice. So you thought I was going to break the copyright law, but I didn't. But yeah, Lord, I've got a lot. I get very much into the role play aspect of it, in that I'm like, you know what? My character has to survive. My character has to eat. My character has to sleep. My character has to get out of the elements. And so I'm very much into the survival elements of it. All right, so is this the crafting station? No, that's the fermenter. My bad. All right, we need to make, I knew it was here somewhere. We need to make some alcohol. Let's do it. Okay. So fermentable beer, fermentable Nupkashine. That's something else. Fermentable whiskey. Oh, I didn't know you used snaptail reeds and resin for those. I did not know. This one takes tarberry. All right, we're just going to make some beer. And then, oh. Wait, well, how many was I supposed to make? How many was, wait, we need to track this. Oh, only 3. Well, we're gonna ferment all of it. How about that? Oh, I forgot I had these. I completely forgot I had these. Okay, so how long does it take to ferment the beer? It says ages into beer, but it doesn't tell you. I guess we come back to it in a little bit. I guess. Okay, now we need to craft throwable weapons, and I think we do so at a actual weapons workbench, which is here. Ooh, hello. Craft. I'm spitballing here. Okay, okay. Throwing weapons. Here we go. I need to make 20. Ooh, not that many. Jesus. All right, so that's that. We hit 46 that quickly. It's, if you know what you're doing and you make a plan, if you plan ahead, it's very easy to hit your scores. It took me forever to realize that. Now, I'm very lazy only out of forgetfulness. I'm not lazy out of actual, like, laziness. I'm not lazy out of like procrastination. I just forget. If I'm not immediately focused on it completely, like I blank on it. Is that a frog? Do we have frogs here? Is it Frogtopia today? Oh my gosh, I wish we had turtles in the game. Actually, we kind of already do have turtles in the game. We have those giant... I forget what exactly they're called, but they're like Godzilla turtles. They were put in the game like 1 or 2 content patches ago, like about a year or so ago. That's when they added the well, it's called the Blue Devil, but it's the Jersey Devil. There's a robot over there. Jesus, this place is reset. Okay, well okay. Where's my? Oh, this didn't respawn. All right, we've got. Oh, hello. Out of bullets. Oh, hello, friend. Out of bullets. That's great. God, there's a lot of them, actually. I need to run up here so I can actually get a better shot. Jesus, how many more are coming? Wait. Okay, we're good. Just making sure. Wait, there's another wild mongrel over there. I don't see it, though. Daddy Joseph is in the house, you guys. He has joined us. I don't see it anywhere. All right, let's loot these, and then we'll run back and we'll grab the, Is that all of them? Or do I... Yeah, I still need to come loot this guy. Nope, I guess I don't. All right, let's go loot our robot and our dog, and then get the heck out of here. Dog meat. Where did it go? I know there was one more. Where the hell did it go? Because I latched onto it for a second with that, and then it went away. Maybe that's a frog. I don't care about a frog. Okay, well, it's gone. Who cares? Wait, let's reload. And then we're gonna head up this hill. What you doing?
Just watching follow. Thought about coming up maybe this or something.
You mean, are you being served? I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I was just telling everybody how wonderful my birthday was. Oh, there's the dogs. Okay. I knew I saw dogs somewhere. I couldn't remember where. I thought it was over there. Ah! I don't like it. No, get away, get away, get away. All right, I think that's all of them. God willing, that's all of them. And we leveled up, you guys. You showered. Is that what that was? Okay, I thought I heard the water running.
Just now, earlier.
Oh, I could have sworn I heard the water running.
Yeah, I was getting the steak out.
Oh, you were brushing your teeth. Joseph is I talk about this all the time. Joseph's very orally conscious. Like, he's all about his oral hygiene. He really is. Like, I used to, like, kind of laugh about it, like, oh my god, he's so obsessed. But oh, this is a good one here. I don't know if I'm gonna have this stuff for it, but this is an intelligence speech check. I don't know if I have anything for intelligence, like food wise. Wait. Nope, that's negative. Here we go. There we go. All right, let's talk to the lady.
All of a sudden.
Oh shit, I need to have an intelligence of 8.
He seems to be stuck. He's not functioning properly. He's my best friend. I need him.
Aww.
Any idea of what the problem might be?
This... Let's try this. Because I'm afraid if I give her the fusion core, he'll explode. Shit, I don't have any of the stuff he needs. You know what? What we can do... Make sure there's nothing around. Let me grab this. What we can do is I can drop my tent here. And I can grab some circuitry. I've got circuits. And fiber optics. And then we'll reactivate her and see if we can't fix the robot. Maybe I can interact.
Protect and serve.
Okay,
Look, my poor robot.
we're gonna skip
All
ahead.
of a sudden,
What seems to be the problem?
he seems to be stuck. He's not functioning. He's my best friend.
Okay.
Any idea? Which part does it need?
Let's try circuitry.
I'll try that.
God, I hope this works. Do you have to put the circuits in its butt? He's working! Yay!
Oh my god! He's up and running!
Yay, we helped her!
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Well, I mean, we could have at least given me, like, something for my trouble. That's my circuitry you used. That wasn't very nice. Alright, somewhere over here, I believe, is an ore node. I thought. I swear I'm seeing things. I could have sworn there was an ore node or something around here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I see another Starlight Creeper. I love those things. I don't know why. There's also some Mutt Fruit. A lot of Mutt Fruit, actually. This area here is actually really flush with a lot of early level crafting, like cooking supplies. Also, pick up as much glowing fungus you can, because you can make the glowing fungus soup. Oh god, those beavers. Oh, wait, bone! I need the beaver teeth. I don't like scrapping. I mean, I don't like killing beavers usually. Or deer for that matter usually, but I need the bone. We have to scrap bone. Alright. Go back to our little tent and scrap this stuff real quick, and we'll have the stuff we need to scrap bone. I could have sworn there was an ore node right around here, unless I parked my tent right on it. I guess not. Wait. Nope, that's not it. There's like a lot of early, like cooking mats here. Am I not getting credit for the bone? That's weird. Let's track that real quick, unless I already got it. Oh, I need one more. I was like, I know something's not right. I was actually saving that Deathclaw hand for a rainy day, but I need the bone. Those are words I never thought I'd say out loud. Especially not on camera. I need the bone. Oh my god. Ugh. Gross myself out. I hear chickens. Red chickens. Alright. There we go. We got some chicken. We can make some chicken noodle soup. Now all we need is a rainstorm in the game, and I'll make some chicken noodle soup and sit there and eat it. Wouldn't it be crazy if I low-key turned today's stream into like an ASMR video where we were just sitting in a tent eating. There it is. I knew there was an ore node. Anyway, it'd be crazy if like I said, Loki turned this stream into like an ASMR video where like it was a thunderstorm and my character. I don't see any more. Maybe that was the only one. Anyway, thunderstorm, my character sitting in a tent, cooking and eating some chicken noodle soup. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be so cozy. What? I smell cleaning supplies. Like I smell like some kind of cleaner. Am I having a stroke? It doesn't hurt. Babe, are you cleaning something? That's what he sprayed scrub and bubbles. I knew I smelled something. Thought I just saw something moving, but I guess not. We really need to get busy with our quests. We're an hour and a half in, and the only thing we've done is like loot shit and run around. Oh, I've got 4 level ups. Hello. Yes, let's open up a pack of perk cards. I'm gonna say crackers. Excuse me. Alright, let's pick our perks. Okay, I need 1 for charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. That's a number 2 card, not a number 1 card. Ugh. Oh! Our alcohol just fermented. Okay, we got our... Okay, we got that. Okay. We'll wait on that. Intelligence, let's see. I've got that. Fewer materials. Expert hacker. Armor and power armor. Okay, we're gonna grab that. And we are going to definitely rank that up. Agility. I have one of those, but I wouldn't wait. Your ranged attacks do an additional 15% sneak attack. Okay. Luck. You know what? Let's grab Cap Collector. Oh, I still gotta pick one more perk. Okay, let's go back to intelligence, and I want to pick. All right, we grabbed that one. You know what? I actually have this one right here, the second one. Let's see what else we got before we pick it, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna go with Fix It Good. Science expert, scrapper. Let's go back to Fix It Good and we'll just go ahead and finish that one out. There we go. Okay. All right, so we're going to grab Fix It Good. And then I don't really care about that so much. All right, agility. We'll grab the covert operative and non-automatic pistols. That's gunslinger, but that's 3 points, isn't it? Yeah, it won't let me. It's got to be a number 1 card. Okay. I guess we'll go with Gunrunner. And then luck. We'll go with Cap Collector. The only thing we're missing is Charisma, Uniqueness, Nerve, and Talent. Alright, let's go. Hold on. I want to... Okay. Every point of strength adds +2 damage resist, no power armor. We're not worried about that. I'm actually looking to see if there's any of these that I want to... Scrap for legendary points. Not really. I could scrap this one and this one, I guess. I'm gonna keep Happy Camper. I don't care so much about... Well, it's fine. We're doing good. We're doing good. All right, we're at rank 46. We're actually doing really good. We're actually doing really, really good. All right, let's get up here on the quote-unquote road. It's, well, railroad.
This place has a lot of potential.
Are you sure?
I haven't.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't deal well with alcoholics. I'm sorry. I just don't. Wait, I think over here is like... Aren't there... I thought there were like Blood Eagles right around here. Are they down there? I still have to kill some, humanoid enemies, which are, like I said, Blood Eagles or Raiders. I just heard something. Oh, I see you. I wonder if I can blow the... Oh shit, he coming. I wonder if I can blow up the bus. Maybe not. Got him. Alright, that's one humanoid. Less to deal with. Alright, I need to find an area with... Oh! Blood Eagles right here! Ha 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 ha! There's probably only like one or two, but that's one or two I don't have to go looking for. I'm a really bad shot, aren't I? Oh, bitch. Oh, I'm just hitting the truck. Screw it. I thought they had like a dog or some shit. Maybe they didn't have a dog. I could have sworn they had a dog. How much for that doggy in the window? Ruff, ruff. We got some concrete. I'm trying to think of the next location that would have... What am I looking at right there? Oh, just a tree stump. My bad. It's not gonna be there. Where am I at? Where do I need to be? Where do I need to go? What do I need to do? That's Sutton. We're not going to Sutton. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to go to Grafton. We need to go to Grafton because in the outskirts, I believe there's an area or two that we can find some humanoid enemies. Before we do so, I just want to double check and make sure that there's not a place that I'm overlooking. Oh, you know what we could do? I know what we can do. Oh my gosh. I know exactly where we can go, where I think we can kill all the ones we need to kill. We need to track it real quick. Human enemy? Not humanoid, human. We need to kill 30. But we can go to where we picked up Beckett. I think it's Rollins Labor Camp, isn't it? Also, are mole miners considered human because they started out that way? Just saying. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Oh, my hair. It's done, like, really floofed up. Just looking around for a hot second to see if there's... Alright, let's go kill these guys first. I should have checked my bullets, first of all. Oh, hi, friend! Friend! So, cultists count. What's with all the cultist elders up here? I think there's going to be one more. Maybe not. Who knew? Who knew going into this that it was going to be that freaking fast? Like, we fast travel in and they just start attacking. So no holiday scorched anywhere. That's not great. No scorched officer. Again, not great. Let's hop up there and see if there's any loot we're missing. Yeah, there is. All right. We got all that. Before we continue, we need to drink a little something. All right, so brain fungus soup it is. I always try to go for my soup and stuff first. I'm just looking to see if there's any ore in the wall, the rock wall. All right, now comes the fun part. There's a guy, there's a guy. We're just gonna go for it. I'm hidden. I got through quite a few of them pretty quickly. Why is that guy glowing yellow? And these are okay. He's got to have been a legendary or something. Come on, get legendary. Ooh. How in the world? Sorry, my eye is like, everything's bothering me right now. I'm gonna do a lot better about not looting everything. I keep saying that, but it's true. I'm gonna try to ignore a lot of the loot and just focus on like the loot I actually need. that again. Got it. I'll take all of that, actually. The hell? Gotcha, bitch. Oh, shit! Oh, shit. Somebody's throwing bombs at me. Oh, this guy. Gotcha, bitch. Bitch! Gotcha, okay. Who else? Who else? Who else? Oh, I'm hidden. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. I hate when they throw the grenades in this particular area because there's a lot of loose non-static items that will just go anywhere. Can I please just get off of this now? Oh, we've got a lunchbox right there. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Trying to figure out how to get over there, actually. Oh, we got... Oh. Okay, that's not it. I think... if I get up here, and then up here... I think I can get a running jump. Yeah! There we go. Yeah! And I also think that if I go over there and I push the little alarm button, it will spawn in more bad guys, but I'm not really concerned with that, honestly. Okay, this is a hubcap from something. Cigarettes are good for asbestos, which are good for insulating your armor. So I always grab the cigarettes. And a carton is good for more asbestos. Actually, I didn't get all the loot from up here. There is a treasure chest. Ooh, get them fucking wind chimes, which aren't actually attached to anything, by the way. How do I get in there? That's my thing. Okay, there we go. Up here. I want the armor. And I really want her mask. His, her, I'm not sure actually. I can't tell from this angle. I grab all the bottles I can usually because in the early levels, glass is actually hard to come by. And if you're building anything like with the warehouse pieces, you're gonna need glass. Wait. Isn't there... Wish there was a way. Oh, this is gonna suck so bad. Oh, it didn't set it off. Okay. I thought it was gonna set it off. Okay. Alright, now we need to go upstairs. Grab our loot skibittles from upstairs. I am gonna grab all this salt and pepper. And now we probably do have the shotgun that we are supposed to be selling. Did I loot this guy? I guess I did already. There is, in fact, yep, a rocket launcher here and a missile. Which is, that never fails to stun me. Like, why didn't somebody loot that and try to shoot at me with it? I'm not saying I want them to, because it's annoying to be shot at with missiles, but still. I've got my theme song in my head right now. Frog and Turtle Gaming, the dynamic duo reigns. I love that song. I love it so much. I love it so freaking much. And I haven't heard from Eric today, like at all, in either text or on my stream, so I'm kind of starting to worry about him a little bit. If you guys would, please check on him and make sure he's doing good. Also, I know she's still lurking. The Traveling Tatter is in my channel right now lurking. She's probably setting up for her stream. I believe she's streaming tonight. If you guys, even if she's not streaming tonight, would you guys please go and check out her channel? Oh, hello, little robots. Oh God, how many of them are there? Jesus. Oh. Also, I would love it if I could understand what they were saying. Just once, I wish I could learn another language by like blinking my eyes, and so I could really. God, there was like 5 or 6 of them. Look at all that! Look at all that loot. That's nuts. Also, where are we? There's nothing here. There's absolutely no. Now, this would be actually a really good spot for a camp. I'm not joking. This would be a really good spot for a camp if you were to want to build, or even over here where the water is. Like, that's not a bad spot for a camp. I feel like it feels like a setup. Like, why is it so nice an area? Wait, there's a yeah, there's a first aid kit here. Hello. I'll take that. I'll buy that for it. Oh, and a hat. We can sell that to an NPC. That's what we forgot to do when we were at our camp earlier. We forgot. Wait. Okay, I see you. I'm not gonna mess with you. I'm not messing with you. Oh, hello, bugs. We got ourselves a little camper here. You know what? I've always wanted to build by a camper. Like a whole build around a camper. I think that would be kind of interesting. Also, you see this bottle right here? I think everywhere you go in locations where you find an old Nukashine bottle is an area that you have a chance to spawn in if you drink vintage Nukashine. Alright, nothing up there. We're not going to that building over there because there are floaters and I hate those things. I hate them so freaking bad. I hate the floaters. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a legendary. Hello. Oh, shit. Ah! Did we kill all of them? Is that it? Is that it? Okay. 2-shot short enclave plasma pistol. Hello. 1 projectile plus 25 damage. Plus 50% crit damage? Okay. Okay, that's a nice one, actually. And you guys know, usually the RNG stuff you get is not that great. What were they after? This right here? They were running to something. What were they running after? Wait, there's a person over there. Yeah, Raider. Okay, we gotta go kill him because I need the human kill. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, that's blood. I like how he said it. Oh yeah, that's blood. The one thing I can say that I hate about this particular area is not the fact that it's hard to breathe without a gas mask and you risk lung disease. It's the ambient sounds from this area can be quite creepy. Like, sometimes it just sounds like something's walking around you. I'm doing really good tracking down my kills. I'm doing really good here. The other place we can go is the Sledge Works. There's quite a few bad guys at the Sledge Works. I think that's where we're going to go next. And we're not far, right? No, we're not far. We need to go... Oh, it's over there. Shitty shit. There's probably someone over here. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead. Let's travel to the Sludge Works. Let's do it. There's no rules. There's no rules. We can do what we want. All right, so we need to talk about World of Warcraft, guys. We really do. Yesterday was patch day, right? And it was an extended maintenance. We need this blight from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I knew, because my dinner plans were at 6 o'clock, I knew there was no way I was going to be... Oh, hello. Oh, wait. Finish. Fully reloaded. I knew there was no way I was going to be able to enjoy the patch at like 5 or 6 when it first, went live in my time. So what I did was I told my bestie Casey and Joseph, I was like, I'm just gonna get on WoW after we have dinner and hang out for a little bit. And Casey ended up saying, hi friends. Okay, so they did the alarm. Bitch. I'm just gonna stand in one spot. No, I'm not. Why are you hiding literally in the open? Ooh, hello. I know there will be more. Yes. Yes, queen. We got it. We're so close to hitting 47, you guys. I'm actually really proud of this because I believe at 49 we open up another score rank. Like another thing of prizes. I think it's at 49. I think it's at 49. I could be wrong. Alright. Nope, we're still in danger. There's gonna be a dog around here because I haven't killed a dog, and there's usually a dog in every freaking encampment. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna find it, the person that we're in danger from. Oh, hi friend. Hi Poochie. Still in danger. Oh, I like that little stove just sitting there. Alright, what we'll do is since there is an actual workbench here, we will loot probably everything until we find the enemy that's still stalking us somehow. He's gonna be way over there, I bet. Oh, God, my eye is bothering the shit out of me. Oh. But yeah, we're going to loot everything simply because we have this workbench here. There's our junk to produce bone. We got it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where are you? Oh, hell. Hey, friend. That was probably the one that was hunting us. All right, I need a body to loot. Yeah, we're hidden now. Okay. I was like, I know he's somewhere, and I wasn't expecting a dog to just start nipping at my heels. Like, I killed this dude. I am a menace in this game, I'm telling you. Can I shoot that thing? Oh, I can! That's fun. That's fun. Excuse me. Hello? No, can't loot that. Pulse mine. And I want that ammo bag. That is ballistic fiber, and we gotta make our way over there. This wouldn't be the worst place to build a camp. Unfortunately, you can't, like, permanently clean it out. That would be nice. That would be sweet. That would be a delicious dish indeed. I really wish we could because there's quite a few locations. Now, to be fair, also, there are a few locations that were always, like, prime real estate for people setting up camps. And Bethesda has since gone in and added content, which is cool. That's cool. We're not complaining. We're not complaining for content. But they've since taken a few of the prime real estate locations away from us. And that's not so good for me. Because as much as excuse me, I'm sorry, choking to death over here. As much as I enjoy just playing the game and going through the quest lines and stuff, you guys know how much I really love building. It's fun for me. It really is. Like, it's really fun for me. Iguana soup. Hello. Obviously, you're going to use iguana bites to make it. And they've got these two campers just, like, stuck together. Well, that was easy. Alright, so we're going to have to take a break in just for like a hot second because I gotta go pee-pee. Trying to hurry up and finish looting everything real quick before I do. Oh wait, there's something up here. Oh, just a workbench. Oh, we've got ourselves a duffel bag. Oh, hello, Nuka-Cola Cranberry. Not only does it hydrate you, it also adds an XP buff. Every time I'm like jumping around on top of things, I just want to be like that clip from The Office. Parkour! You know, I love doing that. I'm not seeing really anything else majorly vital to me. But I am like really gonna hardcore loot for a second because workbenches. Workbenches are a great survival tool when it comes to weight management too, because when you break all of the stuff that you're carrying down into components, you're basically almost sometimes halving or more your weight limit. Alright. Just gonna get away from the camp for a second and... Hello, copper. Hello, copper. I'll take that. I'll buy that for $1. Is there more anywhere? I don't see any. That was the only thing of copper? Oh, that sucks. Oh, wait, no, there's some more right here. Ha ha ha! Hello. Any more? Any more? Alright, I don't see any more. Wait, what was that? Oh, there's a Fisher site there. We're not going over there. We're not going over there. We're not going over there. Alright, I need just a little small... Oh, copper. Hello. See, no matter where you look, it always pops up. Hello. Oh, I was about to say it won't let me loot it. Alright, so we've got a little bit of a flat spot right here. We're going to drop our camp down. And we're going to sit inside, hidden for a hot second. And I'm going to run to the potty real quick. If you guys would just chill amongst yourselves. Normally what I do is I do I put my little starting soon screen up and I would play my theme song. But you guys know Fallout 76 is twitchy about tabbing out. So I'm just going to let it run for a second while I run to the potty. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I stopped back there in the back to talk to Joseph for a second. I come out of the bathroom. He's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I just had to pee." All right, that's the. I've drank that much. We're drinking more. All right, so what did we say we were about to do, guys? I forget. Oh, I need to throw all my scrap in there real quick. And most of the weight now is from weapons and armor that I'm carrying. Although it would be substantially more if I didn't have some of my perk cards. All right, what is this we're coming up on? What is this thing? That's some kind of warehouse or factory or something. But what is this thing? Oh, it's like there's a workbench there. There's a sleeping bag and a couch and an old fire pit and a little canopy here. I guess someone was like minor settlementing the hell out of this place. Hornwright testing site number 3. Okay. So my sneak meter's not pinging. There's that. Oh, I hear it. Blasting caps box. Metal bucket. I hear it. I don't see it. I hear it, but I don't see it. I feel like it should be close by, though. Oh yeah, we're really close to it now. That's a possum. I see a mole miner and a super mutant walking together. That's a little bizarre. Oh, now they want to shoot out. Okay, I guess they have to get... I see them. Okay, so the super mutants won that fight. Whoops, wrong button. Can we please? There we go. I'm not worried about those super mutants right there. Honestly, I'm not. And he killed the possum, so there's that. What am I hitting? Oh, a rock. It's crazy, the collision in this game. It really is crazy. Alright, so we're going to run back over here to the testing site and finish looting the area. Now, there's been instances where I've come to this place on other tunes, and it's spawned in, like, gross radioactive ghouls or wendigos even. So I'm just grateful it's not doing that. Ash Rose, though, I'll take that. I'm not sure what Ash Rose is used for. I don't think I have a recipe that uses Ash Rose. We got a chair up here, and that's it. I guess they just want to keep an eye on things. And is that a catwalk? It is! Okay, so we have a catwalk. That's it. Alright, let's go inside. Oh, we need that. That's for damn sure. I mean, it's just a small little, like, shed, basically. You would think that there would be just, you know, a little bit more in terms of, like, content right here. But there's really not. I'll take that mini nuke, that's for sure. There's loot. There's plenty of loot. I'm fine with the loot, but I wish there was like a little something here. Now, I know this right here, you use it later on. I think we actually used it for the Hornwright quest line that we went through. I'm not seeing any damn thing. All right. Let's go explorating for a second, for a hot second. We do a lot of exploring on my channel, I know. But I like exploring. It's fun. It's fun for me, anyway. It's not always bam, bam, bam. I mean, I enjoy the shootouts. Like anyone else, I do. I enjoy them. But I also enjoy the exploration aspect of the game. We had said we were going to go to Grafton, and we didn't do that, did we? You know what? Let's go to Grafton. Well, what are we tracking? We've gotten 6 weeklies done. Can you guys believe that shit? Okay. So, complete a daily quest. Do we have any dailies? Let's see. Data. Daily. Oh, we could do that one. Buried with honor. Papa Squalta. Let's do the shooting range attendant. How about that? Let's do that. That's actually in the Grafton area. It's up near the northern part of the map. And let's go to the Clarksburg Shooting Club. That's a daily. We'll clear that one, and then we'll do the last one, which is selling a shotgun to an NPC vendor, and that will be an achievement. And then that's a meta achieve for like doing like all the dailies, I think, or something like that. And we'll get a lot of points for that. And we'll I don't think we're going to go into 48, but we'll definitely pass 47. All right, we're gonna go actually inside the building instead of I don't like talking to the clerk here through the little look through because there's loot in here. Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, when you pick locks like this, the NPCs turn violent because they're like, "That's mine."
Targets, they really don't hold up. They radioactive form of unfortunate my program, but I keep fresh paper targets in place. How unnecessary it may be.
Okay. At least this particular Clarksburg Shooting Club puts the zip in zip guns. Stressed out because your old lady or old man is getting on your nerves? Come blow off some steams by firing a few clips from an assault rifle. Inventory. Okay. Company notice. Is it really all that gold-darn hard to clean the guns every night? Miss Winchester complained her assault rifle jammed on Tuesday. From now on, nobody goes home until the guns are cleaned. Watch list. Oh, we could have unlocked it with this. Okay. All right, let me grab these 3 bullets. That's what I was gonna say. At least he realizes that there's an actual apocalypse. Okay, so we have to actually go get the paper targets. I forget where they are. Contact Miss Annie. We're not worried about that. Where the freak are the paper targets? Emergency signal. We're not worried about that. Wait, was that it? There are paper targets somewhere. I can't remember where you're supposed to go find the paper targets. We may not be able to do this one because I believe the paper targets are in an area that we haven't unlocked yet. That might be it. Because we would have. Where the hell are the? Okay, hold on, hold on. Maybe I'm just not tracking it correctly. Oh no, that was it. That was it. Target rich environment. Get new paper targets. I knew it was something. Okay. So they're that way. How far away that way are they? Oh, they're I believe this is like a Pioneer Scout area. I could be wrong, but I believe that's like a Pioneer Scout area. Wait. Can I please? Wait, no. I'm like stuck. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Okay. Now I'm not stuck. Okay. Alright, so let's go get our paper targets. I was like, something's not right. I should be tracking that. We're doing so good. I want to get this done before we end the stream. We're going to end up running long today. Oh well. Oh well. Our Wednesday streams are sometimes longer. It's fine. It's good. It's whatevs. It's a hair flip. Oh, man, I tell you what. Running out of breath very quickly in this area. The air quality here is pretty poor, though. Oh, there's one. I'm trying to loot these mutated ferns while I'm running. Paper targets. Are they at Grafton Steel or the Grafton Dam? I thought they were... Okay, so we're gonna grab these toxic soot flowers because you can make toxic soot flower paste or tea or something, and it's a pretty decent mini buff for target rich environment. I'm already doing that. I don't know why all of a sudden it wants to act funny and. Who the wait? Okay, I don't appreciate that, first of all. I don't appreciate that. Also, we're not picking up that arrest warrant. Oh shit, yes we are. I'm not worried about it. I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
I'm authorizing marshals to seek out escape prisoners. There's no overcrowding in the logistics of caring for live prisoners. Seems to be an issue. Marshals. No time to fix it now.
Alright, so they're up there. We're gonna switch to our exterminator's gun. And I'm not doing that quest for the marshals. I'm not. I'm not a fan of that prison. Speaking of which, okay, before we talk about World of Warcraft, I had an idea a long time ago, and I think I might have mentioned this, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna mention it now. I have an idea for how they can introduce playable ghouls in the universe of Fallout, right? Listen to this. Let me drink something real quick on my character. Okay. So just like The Walking Dead, one of the actual safest places to be in the event of an apocalypse would be in a prison, right? What if you were a prisoner wrongfully accused of something and you're doing time for it, right? The bombs go off and pretty much everyone dies, but for some reason you become a ghoul, right? And your whole driving force in the beginning of the game would be to go out into the world, like I don't know, maybe the Brotherhood of Steel infiltrate the prison, or everyone turns into a ghoul and you were in solitary confinement, and during the confusion a hole gets busted in the wall, something like that. You escape, basically, right? And you're like, even though the world has gone to shit, I still want to clear my name somehow, right? And so that is your driving force at first. you're just out in the world trying to find out. Oh, hello. We're going to switch to my handmade gun, and we're going to kill some ghouls. Hello. And I'm wondering if the roaches are dead now. I really hope not, because I wouldn't mind actually having the glowing roach meat. Nope, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. Okay, well, I should have went ahead and killed them. All right, so now we gotta set the paper targets. So let's do that real quick. Anyway, your driving force is to like clear your name, and while you're working on that, you're also trying to find out what happened to your family that you had before you were wrongfully incarcerated. And I feel like that is a good vanilla opening quest line, and driving like that could be your MacGuffin for having playable ghouls in the game, right? How about, oh shit. Oh, he's a legendary angler. Legendary. You know what? How about we switch to our quick submachine gun? Wrong button. Damn, dude. Calm down. Oh, I'm out of bullets. My bad. We completed an event just by killing those few animals, those 3 anglers. Okay, I'll take it. I'll do it. Anyway, back to my spitballing ideas for the next possible Fallout. Also, you could theoretically do the same thing to have playable super mutants. Instead of being a ghoul, it could have been a state or a federal prison, and in order to get time taken off your sentence, you signed up for FEV experiments, not really knowing what you were signing up for, and you turn into a intelligent super mutant. Is that a gun? That's a gun. That's a giant ass Gatling gun. Oh, I love this. 50 cal machine. Okay. So that's okay. That's gonna become my new favorite gun, because the gun that I use on my main tune, that's my favorite, is a 50 cal. I think it's an Exterminator's 50 cal. We gotta look at that. Wait. All right, so if we just, I believe, oh wait, that's a gold star daily challenge, and I'm not going on a team. Kill a Mirelurk? I'm trying to think of a place I could go where I could kill a Mirelurk. We've done an event. What other events do we have going on right now? We've got Bog Crawler Horde? Oh no, we are not doing that. Moonshine Jamboree. Start at 3 minutes. Help Moonshiner Ned defend the stills and make some moonshine. I'd rather not. Honestly, I'd rather not. Leader of the Pack, we could do that one. Really rather not. And that's all that's really going on. That's the Moonshiner one. We would learn the location, but I don't really want to do it. I don't want to do it. You can't make me do it. I don't want to do it. So, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to fly back to our camp again, and we're going to sell a shotgun. We'll do that. And I might tomorrow while I'm off do like a couple of the other things just to get rid of them. And that's the thing. I believe you can do them on any character. So I'll probably get on my main tune. Right. I always look over here because that's a spawn point, like right there. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna loot everything. We'll grab our purified water. Hello. And then we're gonna grab our junk for the trunk. I don't always grab all my crops every time I come to my camp. I don't. But I do grab my, like, collectors. I'm gonna just grab all of this. Because it's sellable. It's sellable. Alright, let's go sell a shotgun real quick for our points. Where are we at in terms of how many points we have? We're at 1076 and we need another basically 100 points. No, 1,100 points. I can't do math is fucking hard. We'll get 288 for that, and then our weekly. I'll probably do it off camera because I can really focus on it. I do a lot of stuff off camera, not because I don't want to do it on camera. It's just I'll get lost in something and stop talking. And I know some people are like, finally. But honestly, if you think I drone on and on, imagine if I wasn't saying anything.
Now, trading for
All right.
supplies.
So what I like, that's not what I meant to do. What I like doing is selling shit first and then turning around and buying stuff. I try to get as many caps as I can. All right, there's the shotgun. There's our points. Okay.
Welcome, responder. I am authorized to trade supplies.
So we got rank 47. A lot of the stuff I'm going to end up scrapping, but some of the stuff like the grenades, I always end up selling.
Greetings.
The mines I end up selling. And like a lot of the aid items, I only keep one of everything, so I always sell the multiples. All of this is, I'm just going to scrap all of this off camera. Oh, throwing knives, I can sell those because those are the ones we made.
Now, while supplies are
I'm going to scrap all of that.
available.
I always sell all the alcohol because I don't. My character is a good boy. He doesn't drink. He doesn't imbibe, and I also don't need his intestines. Oh wait, vintage Nuka Shine. I'm gonna hold on to that because sometimes that's been rolling around a lot lately in like the thing where it says drink a vintage alcohol, and that's what they mean. All right. Blood pack. I don't need any of those. Buff out. I just need one.
Be sure to stop while you can.
Oh. This is a really good way. If you don't have a lot of stuff that you want to sell, always try to sell your chems, if you can. I'm gonna sell like 50 of these.
Ammunition and other supplies available for all responders.
Stim packs also, for some reason, are I think the heaviest of the chems, pretty much. Except for Stealth Boys, those weigh a full pound. But stim packs weigh a lot, and having too many in your bag can be detrimental. They really can.
Authorized to trade supplies and equipment.
I'm gonna go ahead and sell this because I'm not gonna find any marine armor for quite a while. All right, let's go back to notes and see if there's anything we can buy real quick. Oh, the modern tables. I need that. Because I don't have a dining room table.
Face the wasteland without the proper supply.
U.S. flag, wind instruments, wood axe. That's it. Okay. All All right, so now that we've sold all the stuff we need to sell, we can turn around and sell the stuff we want to sell. So now what I'm going to do is sell a lot of the food that I had that's just about to expire.
Available.
That's how I get rid of my food and without letting it expire. Ooh, my chicken thighs are about to expire. I want to cook them though. Well, nah, it's fine. I don't know if I have a recipe for it. I tell you what, I'm gonna actually go ahead and sell.
Available for all responding.
That's 20 food and 5% AP regen. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna sell because I have quite a few things that don't have an expiration on them. I'm gonna keep that company tea because it's really good.
I am authorized to trade, supply, and equipment.
I don't need that. Only reason I keep cooked food is for the challenges. But actually, I'm gonna make tea with that. Fruit, I don't need that.
If you have supplies to trade, I can be of service.
I'm gonna try cooking that before I sell it. Silt bean, I'm not worried about the silt bean paste that you can make. Soot flowers, I'll sell that. I'm gonna keep that too for the red resist.
Stock up now while supplies are available.
Also, here's a pro tip: wild blackberries sell for 2 caps a piece. That's worth it, but I don't need it because they're about to expire. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of them.
The wasteland without the proper supply.
And now I can start trying to sell shit that I don't really need to scrap if I don't want to. Like all the pipe rifles, I'll go ahead and sell those because I've scrapped so many of those and learned so many plans that it's not that big a deal. Oh, the pulse mine I can get rid of.
Now trading for supplies and munitions and gear.
All these hunting rifles, I've scrapped so many of them that I've probably learned as many mods as I can right now. I've made a good bit of caps, actually.
While you can.
Alright, that's good for now. Alright, so we're at 47 and... Actually, no, we're at 48 now. So, before we do anything else, let's look and see what we can get. I think we have to go to 49. This was the one I think I could do at 39. Or maybe it was this one. Yeah, this next one is at 49. We're at 48 now and like a fifth. 48 and a fifth. So, if tomorrow when I get up in the morning, or tonight maybe, if I run around and kill the Mirelurks or find some Yaoguai to kill, I can turn around and make some ribs and sell them. I can do a couple of gold star challenges on my main, so I can probably get up to like 50 or 51 even. This is the only one I'm not going to get done, because I don't like teamwork. You guys know I don't play well with others. I'm social, but I don't play well with others. Alright, so...
These things are here. I hope we can stay.
I'm going to scrap some stuff real quick. Some of the weapons. Not that. This one here already has a scope on it, so I'm going to keep it. Gatling Plasma. Ah, Cryolator. Ooh. Meat Hook. I'm going to scrap the missile launcher because I can farm missile launchers from that location. And I learned a stabilizer. Yes! I'm learning some. Oh, the Stinging magazine. I was waiting on that for my combat sniper rifle. So we're probably gonna we're gonna mod one off camera probably, and then I'm gonna turn around and that's gonna become like a highly used weapon. I might keep these combat armor. Well, oh, we learned aerodynamic. Okay, this is all sturdy stuff, and it's level 30, which is better than what I'm currently wearing, so I might hold on to that.
Let me crash you.
Alloyed metal. So I'm gonna go ahead and scrap the combat armor stuff, because I'm not gonna be wearing combat armor for a while. Now, until I start the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and scrap that. And the mole rat teeth, I don't need it. Okay. Let's throw all of this. Oh, hello. Let's throw all of this in my scrap box. And my weight currently is at 255. You can, if you're very careful and mindful of it, you can totally manage your weight in this game. I wish it was easy to manage weight like that in real life. Just drop some stuff out of your pockets and be done with it. Be like, I only weigh 255 out of 900, so. All right, so I believe we've got some cooking to do real quick. And then I think that's it for the day. Soot herb flower paste or simple fern flower tea. This is the one that gives you a little bit of extra strength, which is going to help with your carry weight. Starlight berry cobbler. Also, don't immediately loot a bunch of cooking materials and go cook. I would say let it get at least half or more expired before you worry about cooking with it. Unless you just need the cooked item, you know? Oh, my hands are killing me. Alright, so that's it for cooking. We're gonna grab some more company tea and grab our little cookie snacks. And, oh, wait. I just bought, and you guys saw me do it, modern tables and a pulse grenade. So now, let's go into build mode for a second. We should be able to make, wait, modern tables, where is it? Wait, is this it? This might be the modern tables. No, that's White Spring Curios. Where's the modern tables that I just got? Wait, modern domestic. Oh, I guess this is it. I thought I already had that. Or it might have been these. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Since I don't have a big table, what I'll do is I'll put this down as my dining table for now. I mean, it'll have to do. And then, where are my chairs at? I guess we'll throw down a couple of chairs. I don't like my chairs all matching when I'm doing like a scrappier build. You know what? Yeah, we can throw this one here. And I guess that's my dining room. I will say this, I don't have very much lighting in my, actually I don't want to use that. That's the one I want. Yeah, I don't have very much lighting in my dining room area. Actually, in my house period, there's a couple of spots that light up pretty good, but that can be my lighting. I don't have any lighting in my kitchen. I want to do like, I don't want that light. I want a soft kind of light. That's not it. I guess we're gonna stick with I don't know. I don't know. Not that, not that. That's not bad, actually. You know what I could do? I could do like one here and one here on this side of the window. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's okay. That's okay. Also, just gonna say this, we need some more curtains for windows. We've got like 3 or 4 curtains. That's it. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. 100% not acceptable. Also, we're gonna turn that shit off. It's a little too loud in my opinion.
Plastic is thinking that keeps on
I still don't have a bathtub, I don't think. That's the only thing that's missing out of there. And I've still got like a handful of things that I need to find and build. I'm trying to go ahead and throw what I've got up here so it looks a little lived in. So I've got 10 magazines so far. I have room for 20, 30, 40 magazines actually. Not to mention, I have a magazine rack in the bathroom, and I think I have one in one of the bedrooms. I could be wrong. I'm liking this. I might put a magazine rack right here in this corner in front of the lamp. I could have sworn I set my bobbleheads in here. Well, I have 6 so far. Yeah, I have a magazine rack in the bathroom. I think that's it. Now, I'm going to keep this camp as it is, where it is, but I have like 2 or 3 more camps that I haven't placed down. I have the one under the bridge called Bridge Troll. Then I have this one here. But I have like 2 or 3 other camps I can set down in other places of the map. So tomorrow, or maybe the weekend, I might focus on building a new camp so I can show it off to you guys. Because you guys know, I love camp building and I love decorating and challenging myself to either big builds or little builds or like just creative builds. I love camp building. I love it. I get really into it. And as I'm building it, I'm creating an entire like headcanon in my head of the people who live. I like building around areas that have like NPCs around. They don't necessarily have to be a vendor like on the train stations, but I do like having my builds around where there are some living NPCs because it makes the place feel populated and lived in. Because like I've got Beckett as my ally. That's one NPC walking around. Then I've got my Collectron, another NPC. Then I've got these 2 like right here, and then I've got like 5 or 6 people or NPCs, you know, spawned in here and like doing things. And now Beckett will run around and he'll sandbox and he'll use like the workbenches and stuff. Sometimes the settlers will, if you're around settlers, they'll use your stuff that you put down. Sometimes they won't. Usually they'll just use like a chair or something. But sometimes they'll use workbenches or they'll cook over a campfire, stuff like that. I wish you could actually like recruit settlers to your camp. Like I wish that they would like give you like a recruitment beacon and you could recruit no more than like 5 total. But if you add existing settlers, an NPC vendor, and your ally, your camp can really feel lived in. And I love that. Alright, so I think that's it for the day. I think we're good. Now we have to talk about World of Warcraft. You know, patch day was yesterday. So when I got up, or I'm sorry, when I got done with trying to shrink this down a little bit so I can actually move it. When I got done hanging out with Casey and she left, I told Joseph, I was like, I'm gonna get on WoW for a little bit and try out the new Warband stuff because I've been doing a little bit of it. I've been utilizing a little bit of it in beta, so I knew what to expect, and I knew that there was a lot of talent and class changes and stuff like that that I needed to work on, and I knew it was going to mess up my UI, so I wanted to fix all my UIs on all my characters. It was, I think, 10 o'clock, because I think that's when Casey left. She left like 9:30 or 10. Got on. How about the all-day maintenance got extended. It was originally 7 to 3. It got extended to 9 p.m. So I'm like, shit, no World of Warcraft. So I got on Starfield for just a handful of minutes and was like moving some stuff. I was just doing like some really light quests, like small little side quests that take like 2 or 3 steps, basically cleaning out my quest log a little bit. And some mining. I think my character right now is in either New Atlantis or Sidonia. I'm not sure. Anyway, got up this morning, get on World of Warcraft. And again, my thing is, and I'm not really bitching because I love Blizz. I love the devs. Let's just say that. The company, maybe not so much. I was about to tell a lot. But I get on this morning, World of Warcraft is up and running. I'm able to log in, no big deal. And the first thing I noticed is, of course, I need to reset all my talents. I need to fix my hotbars and stuff. So I'm working on that. And then I'm like, oh yeah, warbands. I can, even though I haven't done the quest line yet to access my warband bank anywhere, I can still go to the bank and access my war bank. I go and it's not working. It keeps giving me the message of your warband is in use by another character. And I'm like, this is the first character, so I hop on several and it keeps giving me that message. And of course there are add-on conflicts because add-ons aren't working properly. Again, easily fixable. As soon as add-ons, now some of the add-ons are already updated for 11.0, and that's fine. That's fine. It's working. That's working as intended. But even the ones that are working as intended tend to work in tandem with other mods that aren't updated, and so getting a lot of Lua messages and whatnot. So anyway, I do some research and come to find out they had to disable warband banks. You can do the quest line to unlock access to them anywhere in the world with the little toy, but you can't actually access the warbanks right now. So I've been hopping on Tunes, setting up my hotbars again, cleaning out my bags, and just you know, running into Lua error messages constantly, and having to learn which add-ons are working and which ones aren't working. And what's funny is even ones that are updated aren't working as intended fully because some of them work in tandem with other mods. And some of them probably won't get updated for a hot minute because some of the mod authors have since moved on. And they have to like come back and relearn the code and what they did and figure out you know, what decimal point to move or what archive needs to be updated or what script needs to be tweaked or whatnot. So I'm used to this. This is not my first rodeo. This is why I'm talking about it like this. It's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. It's not game breaking. I didn't have warbands before. Warbands are there. I didn't have the war bank before. Don't have it now right now. Unless it's been updated, patched, and whatnot. But apparently they had to disable it. Blizzard had to disable it because of a critical error. Here's my thing. If they're working as intended in beta, why weren't they able to have them working as intended in live servers? Unless, the only thing I can think of is, it has to do with a lot of people, like so many more people, like there's millions more people on live servers than there are in beta. So maybe the servers can't handle the workload of everyone accessing more banks at once. Or it's to do with like millions of people all using a specific add-on. Like a lot of people use Bagnun. I prefer Baginator. And actually Baginator has been updated to work with the new patch. It's working as intended. doesn't work with Warbanks because Warbanks have been disabled. But apparently a lot of people were having issues with, like, the second they'd go to access their Warbank, they immediately crash. Like, the game client would crash to desktop. So I'm hoping in the next day or so they fix that. What's funny is there aren't any blue posts about it that I can find, and yet everyone seems to know that this is a real issue. No big deal. I've got 20 characters left that I have to go through and fix all their talent points. Now, I will say this, Archmage had such a rework that all 30 talents on a level 70 Archmage, that all the Arc talents, Arcane, all the talents got reset. So I had to literally rebuild my entire talent tree from scratch. I already knew because I've been playing in beta. But in beta, they do it in like small little increments. And so you just do like a talent here when they change things. You just do a little talent here, a little talent there. And so I wasn't paying attention to how many changes there were. Like, some of my characters had like maybe 8 or 11 talent points that needed to be reallocated. But Archmage was a shock, let me tell you. Archmage, like, it was literally like I had no talents in that talent tree at all. I was like, are you kidding me? But I mean, again, it's fun because I get to like read the tooltips, and it's some of it is actually math, like learning which talents will be increased and which ones will work in talent with other talents, and which ones are actives and which ones are passives. And I'm a firm believer in that you don't need so many active talents that it takes 3 hotbars to have all of them on screen and usable. I don't believe in that. I believe in having maybe a hotbar and a half of active talents and then build everything up with passives, because you can take just a handful of abilities and buff them to the point where you're extremely OP with just a bunch of passives. Just saying. What am I currently obsessed about? Well, I haven't been doing any podcasts or anything when I've been on vacation because I haven't had to use my earbuds to tune the world out. I've been actively involved in the world because I'm happy and stress-free and relaxed and enjoying the world right now. Joseph and I have been spending a lot of time together, and we've been enjoying it because we never get to spend time together. We've eaten out a couple of times. We've had Mexican, we've had Chinese, and we've now had Japanese. I'm thinking tomorrow we might do burgers. I just want a burger. As far as TV, we've got no TV watching done, other than like at night when we put on Murder, She Wrote or something. We had plans to watch all of the Fallout series. We did, okay, that's not entirely true. We started Picard, like Star Trek Picard. We're on episode 3 or 4 now. We've started that, and we're working through that. I love a Star Trek, and I love the callbacks to all the different shows. And what's funny is Joseph's really big about musical cues, and several times in the first couple episodes, they're playing like a new twist on the Next Generation theme. And he's like, I remember that. I remember that theme. That's the theme. It's so pretty the way they do it. It's so slowed down and it's instrumental, but it's pretty. He keeps catching that, and he loves that. But anyway, I really, really appreciate this, you guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Even though my chat wasn't super verbal today, I do want to once again call out, everyone needs to check out the Traveling Tatter. Everyone needs to check out the Crafty Cub. Also check out Novimpia. I love Novimpia. I'm a big Novimpia fan. Also check out Robots Radio Network and Lil Simsy and Cordless VII. Those are some of the oh, and Blue Raven. Definitely check out Blue Raven. Not only do I appreciate him making my theme song, but he also is a funny streamer. There's a few others that I watch, but those are the ones that I really actively watch. Supreme Doom also. Who else? I'm trying to think. Maddie Matt, he hasn't been on for a minute. He's been busy with life and army stuff. And then Connor, which is Cgam on here. Check him out if he ever decides to get back and start streaming. Neth. He doesn't really stream super. He doesn't have like a schedule. He'll just stream like whenever he feels like it. So you just gotta like get notifications. And finally, if you like what you see and you like my content and you'd like to see more of it, please consider going to my socials and subscribing, especially my YouTube channel. I have over 300 videos now, and I'm trying really hard to build that channel as well. But in my About Me section below, you'll find the link for my YouTube, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok. I'm also trying to build my TikTok channel up. I'm trying to get better about uploading on TikTok. I just uploaded like 2 or 3 new clips recently, and they've got tens of views now. I've got some that have hundreds of views, but I'm trying to build that channel up as well. So if you guys could definitely like and follow and subscribe, and for like all of my socials that I post on, don't forget to hit the bell icon for when I upload. I upload a lot on YouTube, and I'm trying to get better with Instagram as well. I upload a lot on Facebook now. Fair warning, my Facebook deals with a lot of different things. Like I share funny things, I share funny TikToks, and I share my political views. So if that bothers you, you can just add me and unfollow, or just not add me at all. If you agree, you can agree silently. If you disagree, you can disagree silently. I'm not posting things to offend people. I'm posting things to educate people. And the reason, the way I can justify that is by saying that I've never posted anything that has been flagged for false information. Facebook is real big about fact checking. So if I ever post anything that's false, you'll hear it first from me, because I will immediately get flagged. But I don't do it to like offend anyone. I'm not doing it to like hurt anyone's feelings or alienate anyone. I'm just posting things, and I'm not just about my like political stuff. I post recipes. I post facts about space and like meteorology and archaeology and the oceans and animals. Like I post all kinds of stuff to educate folks, you know. I post a lot of did you know facts, but I do post some political stuff on there. So if that bothers you, that's on you. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. I do want to thank everyone who sent me birthday wishes on my socials. That was so cool. I had so many people sending me happy birthday messages. I had so many people blowing up my phone. I have a birthday message in here from one of my besties at work, Desiree, that made me and Joseph laugh because I showed it to him, but I can't read it out to you because it's a little vulgar. But she was just wishing me some birthday stuff. That's all I'm going to say about that. In the meantime, thank you guys so much. I had so much fun. Please come back on Friday at 4 o'clock, where we will continue our funsies, fails, and shenanigans in Fallout 76. And I'll probably be a different person because that's my first day back from work, and I will be putting out fires all day long. In fact, let's just go ahead and say this right now. Please join me on Friday. That being said, if I cancel the stream on Friday, please forgive me. It's my first day back from work, from vacation, and I know that the girl who's filling in for me is doing her absolute best, and I couldn't be more grateful that I'm able to have a vacation because she's filling in for me. That being said, she's trained to do 1 or 2 specific things, and there's a lot of stuff that she's not doing, not because she doesn't want to or because she doesn't care to. It's because I'm not given the time to train her properly, and she only has to do it like a couple of times a year, so it's not as big a deal. I can catch it back up when I get back to work. That's not on her. I'm so grateful for her help. I'm so grateful for her help. Yeah, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful to have a vacation. I got another one coming up in another month or 2. I gotta figure out what day I want to take or what week I want to take, and we'll have some more funsies. In the meantime, you guys have a wonderful Wednesday and a thankful Thursday, and I will see you on our Fallout Friday. Thank you so much from me and from Hoppy and from Daddy Joseph, even though he's in the back bedroom now. God bless all of you. And I'm not gonna raid out today because I gotta go to bed. I gotta get back on my sleep schedule. But be safe, be kind, and happy hunting, guys. Bye.